Nope.
Okay, so I had an incident happen on Friday, okay? And it actually, I didn't think about it at the moment because I was stressing with everything going on in my life. And it was, I got a text message from my best friend, okay? And, or my former best friend. We're no longer friends anymore. She broke up with me. She ended our friendship, and let me explain why, okay? Okay, so she and I are we both have never really had very many like close friends, you know, we're both like that. Um she I know she's been through a lot. She's been through unthinkable things as a child. So I always, you know, always had a soft spot in my heart for her. And because of this, she has certain behaviors that aren't very nice, you know. But I still am there for her because she doesn't have any friends, you know. Um, I still wanted to be that friend for her. But since my breakup, even while I was in my last relationship, I wasn't a very good friend, okay, because I had to focus all of my energy on my breakup, okay, and no, I wasn't able to talk to her about it either because I'm not the type that likes to burden anybody with my problems, okay, she didn't ask either, okay, so it's a two-way street is what I had to remember is, you I went through this public breakup, not public, but public in the neighborhood breakup, and this person was talking all kinds of shit about me, spreading rumors, and I told her that part. But she never reached out to me, and I didn't want to bring her down because everything's going really good with her. You know, she has her family. She has a new house. She has everything going great for her, and I don't want to bring it down because I don't have any good news right now. I don't have any good news, I'm just trying to survive here, and I just kind of avoided, yeah, I could easily send a text message and say, "Hey, good morning, how you doing?" But it's a two-way street. She could do the same thing to me. I always have to be. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not reaching out to people anymore. They have to reach out to me because I'm not going to be doing all of the work when the other person's not going to do it. That's just I'm not going to do it anymore. Like I am no longer going to do that. So she pretty much I told her, I know I've been a shitty friend because I've told her. I even put a post on Facebook and said, I know I've been a shitty friend to you. I will make it up to you. I promise. I just have to figure some shit out. I'm trying to focus all of my energy on. I'm still trying to rebuild what I have here. I'm still trying to get places. I'm still trying to get my bearings on everything and trying to balance everything. So it's hard because I'm by myself. Okay. With that being said, you would think, because I didn't think about this until I talked to my sister about it. And she's like, well, she knows all the stuff that Chris is doing to you and saying to you and shit she was putting you through, and she never once even checked on you. And I'm like, no, she didn't. And she's like, wow. She goes, because her best friend, she says they talk all the time, right? And they do. They talk on the way to work. They talk, like, they're always on the phone. They're always on the phone, like, several times a day. But me and her aren't like that just because of our separate hours. We used to be like that at one point, but and then all of a sudden, like, I just noticed, like, she never does ask me how I'm doing. It's always me. Like, I always have to reach out to her. So I didn't reach out to her on purpose to see if she would check. And I was putting statuses up on Facebook when I used to put regular statuses up and shit like that, and she didn't ever check on me. Like, she knows my situation, So when I was like, wow, she really doesn't check on me. Like, if I, like, it's, do that to your people, whoever you consider like friends and stuff like that. Like, don't text them and see if they ever message you or call you, you know. And you'll be surprised how many people don't actually reach out, So then that makes me feel like shit. Like, why don't people want to reach out to me? Why is it only these fucking hating ass bitches reaching out to me? Like, why can't my friends reach out to me? Like I was starting to think about that, and it was kind of pissing me off. Because why is it always me? Why do I always have to do all the work? So I stopped doing it. And so, but I agreed with her. I was being a shitty friend. I was. But it's because I have a lot going on. And unless I talk about it with her, I don't have anything to talk about. I really don't, because this is all I'm focused on. So she basically said that, me using my brother's illness was a shitty ass fucking excuse that I'm using. I'm like, what? Excuse me? A shitty ass excuse. My brother, okay. I'm like, okay. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to react. I was like, okay. She's upset. That's how she feels. She thinks I'm making it up. Okay. So I just left the conversation there. I didn't even message back. And I just left it as is. And I'm just going to count it as a loss. Because, like I said, she never texts me. She never calls me. It's always one sided. I'm not doing one sided relationships anymore. I'm not doing it. And I love her very much. Like we've had some good times. And we were very close at one time. And I am gonna miss her, but I just can't do that anymore. I just can't do that anymore. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I refuse to. And I was like so sad about that, because then I'm start thinking, like, what's wrong with me? Like, why why does everybody just expect me to do everything? Maybe because I always do everything. Maybe that's my fault. I don't know. But it was really sad. And I wasn't surprised. But my sister was looking at me like, are you serious? Like, she really said that to you? And I'm like, yeah, she did. Um, and she just couldn't believe it. And I didn't react at first until I really, really sat and like thought about it. I was like, that's kind of fucked up, that's kind of messed up. And she was my best friend. So now I have zero friends. Now I have no friends, but that's okay. Like I said, I'll make friends later. Um, Real ones. But anyways, besides that, I'm trying to keep my spirits high. I'm trying not to I'm sad about it. But she didn't have to talk to me like that. I didn't say anything bad to her. I was agreeing with her. Like, yeah, I know I'm a shitty friend. I'm sorry. I even apologized. There I go, apologizing. That's my dilemma for the week. Gosh, like, wow. Like, what? Who else is gonna fucking not care if I'm in their lives or not? Like, it's whatever, I guess. But maybe later on she'll get over it and I'll get over it, and maybe we can have a talk, and maybe we could be friends again, because we do have some good memories. But anyways, I'll let y'all go. I'll get back to work. Bye.